game. Up until this point, it's been France, Azerbaijan, and CS Rapid Bucharest who have been achieving that benchmark. So let's see if they can change their ways. Remember, the last game was 9 points, and against a team like Latvia, 9 points isn't gonna cut it. There we got the whistle to get them started. And here we go. Winner of this game advances to the finals. Mishenko, right in Milapi's face. That's going to be a nice head-to-head matchup to watch for there as Jekundad, high off the glass, misses everything. Mishenko is going to clear it herself. And a nice assist. No, Vaimane denies her the opportunity to get that assist. Jekundad from downtown. Shot looked good, but a bit too strong. Hits the back of the iron. And France continue to stay scoreless. Mishenko at the elbow. Hand off to Korzan. Korzan tries to fire the pass back into Mishenko. Franchlan knew it was coming. And she is fired up. And that's the energy that France are going to need in this matchup. Milapi tries to get it into Jekundad. And Latvia very disruptive with those passes. Franchlan, she could go all the way. Vaimane with a rejection. And Vaimane has had more blocks than a lot of the post players in this stop. Her timing is impeccable, and she's making sure she's playing clean defense while disrupting all opportunities the opponents have had to score. It's a major reason why Latvia have made it this far in the competition. And now Vaimane again in the air. Check out the hang time. Great move from her. Latvia with a 2-point lead. Jekundad blocked by Stratmane. And now Latvia have the numbers. Lines up the two, not able to knock it down. And my goodness, Korzan tries to chase it down, but I think she had the last touch. But the defensive effort from Latvia. Sight to see. And there's just a little bit of lack of synergy there for France. Jekundad thought that Milapi was going all the way to the rack. Threw it right out of bounds. So it's going to be Latvia ball. 8:27 on the game clock. Stratmane, so much energy. Bump, bucket. She is taking Jekundad to school. And we love to see it. As Eve Wembanyama not able to connect on that one. Stratmane with clear. She lines it up, knocks it down. Latvia are on a roll. 5-point lead against Team France. Milapi rattles it in. As Stratmane, she's feeling hot. Off the mark at that one. And Mishenko tries to secure the board, but it rolls right out of her hands. But Latvia now with a 4-point lead. Milapi squares up. She's got Mishenko on her. This time it's her pet move that gets the job done. As Mishenko loses the ball to Jekundad. Jekundad, great read there. Milapi, can she convert? No. Are they going to call the foul on Digna? So Milapi earns a trip to the free throw line. She'll shoot one. Milapi not able to cut the lead down to 2. And the violation on the free throw. So it's going to be Korzan who gets things started for Latvia. And Latvia now gone with a slightly shorter roster for this particular possession. But Mishenko is carrying the height for the entire team and then some. Been an absolute force in that low post. And now disrupts Franchlin's attempt at the back, gets the board, tries to kick it out for the pass. Milapi managing to keep it alive, and will the basket count? No. It's gonna be Latvia possession. They had to clear it. There was a change of possession, so the ball had to be cleared. So possession will go to Latvia. 3 minutes gone in this game. Jekundad, he has such quick hands. And a push from Franchlin is going to give France their second foul for the game. As we have our first TV timeout, the energy is sky high for Latvia. And we saw it from before this game even started as the players were walking out. And they're looking to maintain that same energy, trying to take advantage of a France team that has struggled with their scoring. Vaimane gets it to Strautmane. Strautmane not able to repeat her clutch 2-pointer earlier in the game just yet. And here comes that play again. Vaimane drive. She's got the option to kick out to Strautmane. She does. Strautmane this time tosses up a prayer. Great defense from Milapi. Milapi in to Wembanyama. Handoff to Jekundad. Jekundad at the baseline. Trying to spin. Wembanyama pulls up from beyond the arc and brings France now just 2 points away from Latvia, as we have a holding foul called on Digna Strautmane. She is incredulous, but it is what it is. So it's going to be France ball. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama back-to-back 2-point shots. Count them. 4 quick points for Wembanyama. Puts them at 6. Latvia now at 7 thanks to Mishenko. Mishenko tries to go for the steal. Milapi loses her footing. And now it's Korzan. Korzan tries to go all the way. Milapi says, not in my house. And as we start to approach the halfway mark of this second semifinal game of the day, it's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe it's Milapi who picks up that foul. So France now at 3 team fouls and down 1. Strautmane almost loses it. Jekundad has had very active hands in this matchup. And now Vaimane trying to create some space into Mishenko. Jekundad with another steal. And France looking to convert quickly. Yes, they do. So the game is tied at 7. Franchland picks the pocket of Vaimanet, and France now take the lead. Vaimanet got Franchland on her. Franchland did exactly what she needed to do. Jekundad. Not able to convert. Stratmanet tracks down the board. Goes back in. Decides to kick it out for the 2-point shot. No. Franchland. So we got a reset at the top of the arc. And both teams starting to slow down the pace a little bit now as the time continues to go on. They have been battling. These ladies have been battling. And it's really going to come down to who wants it more. Vaimanet. Oh, no. Heartbreak as the ball bounces right out of the rim. And now Eve Wembanyama, she's been shooting the lights out. This time she's fouled on that attempt, so earns herself a couple of free throws. Wembanyama gets that one to go. By the way, France have been shooting 89% from the free throw line, in case you hadn't heard. And Wembanyama struggled in the quarterfinal game, but looks like she's back to her bucket-winning ways. Diggy from downtown. Oh no, Mishenko tries to get it, and Franchland is called for the foul. She tried her best to box out, despite being half Mishenko's size, and they'll call her for the foul. It's going to be France's 5th. Take a look at the replay right there. She just extended her hand a little bit too much. Digna Stratmanet wants it. She's not passing that ball back out. Wembanyama, great defense. And they're going to call a travel on Wembanyama. She had her moves in mind before the ball even got into her hands, and pitter-patter her little feet will get the possession back into Latvia's hands, who are now trailing by 3 points with 3:47 to go in this game. Mishenko at the elbow, gets it into the hands of Vaimanet. Vaimanet thought about the shot, decided to feed the post. Mishenko makes it count. Latvia now down 2. Digna. Jekundad got a piece. Digna chases it down. She could have gone up with it, but tried to feed Mishenko, and you see her instantly regret her decision. Game has simmered down from the blistering pace it was a couple of minutes ago. Nice give and go action with Franchland and Milapi, and France are back up to a 3-point lead. Mishenko wants it. She's got Milapi on her. And France will be called for the foul. So you'll have a switch in defense as Wembanyama will now guard Mishenko. Jekundad will contend with Stropmane. Stropmane into Mishenko. Mishenko kicks it out for the two. Vaimane creates the space needed. France now with the clear. Franchelin comes up short. Digna Stropmane puts Latvia back up to just down by 1 point against this French team. And Franchelin, another rejection on the left-handed drive. Latvia with the possession. They could even out the score right here. Jekunda said, no, no, ma'am. We're not having that. Swats that ball into the rafters. Vaimane from deep. Can't get it to drop. And now it's a 1 point game with 2:04 on the clock. We've seen some very fun basketball to watch, as they will surely call another tribal violation on Milapi. I think she was hesitant about what she wanted to do with the ball. Silly turnover. Silly turnover. Latvia have got to stay locked in. And if France convert this possession, they could take back the lead by 2 or 3 points. Milapi too strong off the glass. Wembanyama with the push. And France, no more fouls to give, pick up their 7th. And this will send Mishenko to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mishenko drains the first one. It's a tie game here. Wembanyama not going to get there. Stropmane secures the boards. Mishenko offering the screen. Vaimane chooses not to take it. Too strong on the glass. You can see the instant regret as her and Jekundad get tangled up. And I'm loving the intensity as we take a look at this replay again. You can see Vaimane and Jekundad. He just wanted a cowboy dance, that's all. A little hokey pokey. Jekundad, look at the footwork. Throwing that on Stropmane. And now Vaimane, oh my goodness, misses the bunny. And that might come back to haunt her if they're not able to convert. And it's looking like the momentum has shifted to France's side as Latvia don't have the mental fortitude, or maybe it's the physical fortitude, to close out this game. But not if Stropmane has anything to say about it. She's making sure Latvia still stick around. 35 on the game clock. Step back 2 from Franchelin. And Milapi not able to convert before the buzzer, so it's going to be Latvia ball with 26 on the clock. Timeout. As both sides trying to figure out what to do with these critical seconds left in the game. So it's back to the action. Mishenko wants it. Jekundad on her, muscles her way to the rack, and it's a tie game. Franchla on the drive. Mishenko fouls her. And it will be crucial for Colleen Franchla to hit this free throw. Again, Latvia with the advantage because they just have 5 team fouls. So Franchla will only attempt 1 free throw. Franchla gets that one to go. Latvia, 5 on the clock. Mishenko, will she do it? Yes, she does. Back to a tie game. This could go to overtime if Franchla misses this shot. She does. And it is Mishenko who sends Latvia into overtime against this French side that has struggled with their shooting. But we knew this was going to be a grinder. And it's Mishenko who gives Latvia that lifeline and hope to advance to the final game. They don't want their story to end here. So overtime action. Jekundad unable to connect. Wembanyama comes up short.
Latvia komandası 16-14 hal hesabıyla Fransa komandasını mağlup eder. Ve finalda Azerbaycan komandasıyla yüz yüze gelme şansını elde eder.
And we lost connectivity there, but it's Latvia